So, yeah, this is not going good already, but here's my career, yeah? So, I'm currently doing a manager career on Eafc 25. I am Arsenal, and yeah, as you can see, we've already gone 1-0 down, so I'm just going to let them finish this attack or thing, and then I'm going to jump in. I don't normally jump into matches, I only do that when like it's been embarrassing, like I'm 2-0 down against a shit team or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to jump in now because I'm 1-0 down after about 5 minutes. I genuinely thought that was me there, that's why I got ready to pass, but as you can see, Michael Arteta isn't very happy, but yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I get this clear. Oh, never mind, my keeper didn't move whatsoever. Where was that pass to? Oh my god. Alright, this game is not really going too well, but you know, ref, what is that challenge? I just went flying. Nope, I'm going to message Curtis quickly because he's got no sense. That was a stupid. I don't know why. I don't know what I was doing there. I just kind of didn't really shoot, but. Finally, I've scored. Right. Havertz has got enough goals. I'm going to try and get a goal with someone else. I'm just going to figure out who I'm going to score with. What a save from Raya. Kill him there. Right, so I'm just going to try and now score with someone that isn't Havertz. So and yeah, this team is mostly real Arsenal players, but my team does consist of a few non-Arsenal players, as in real life, because obviously, you know, I didn't really think I was winning many games with the current squad. I mean, I'm happy with the current squad, to be honest, but when, you know, obviously when I started it, I only had Arsenal players on my team, but obviously. Who's that? Is that Havertz or is that someone else? No, I don't think it is. I think that's someone else. Yeah, it's Gabriel Jesus, which he sent. Yeah, which in the career he said he wasn't happy with his game time. I think he said, so it's good that he's got a goal. Anyway, so I do a bit of simming the games, and I also do a bit of playing the games purely because I don't want to finish low down in the league because, you know. of simming, which apparently when I go into the calendar and sim it that way, it's supposed to be realistic sort of match results. But to be honest, I'm not sure about that. I'll have to do more of them to kind of get a gist of it, because I'm not going to expect to lose to Wolves or to draw to Wolves. I mean, I might do it based off this season's results, you know, to do realistic ones that is possible. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put this guy on. I'm going to make some subs because, yeah. It's a half-minute mark, or it's a 45-minute mark, and I'm 2-1 up. But I do think I need more goals if I'm going to go to the sim. So, as in, like, maybe 3-1 or 4-1 before I think about going to the sim. So, yeah, 3-1 Arsenal. Arsenal 3, Brentford 1. So now I've just got to go ahead and I've just got to get another one, and then I'll go into the sim. Because I'm not comfortable going into the sim, because if it goes to 3-2, now they're back in the game all of a sudden. And it might be like the 90th minute or the 85th minute. You know, whereas if it's 4-1 up, they're going to have to get 2 goals to get back in the game. Whereas if it's 3-2, it's only 1. And with shots like that, I'm pretty comfortable with it. So I want to do one more attacking chance and then I'll go into the sim. To speed things up, chat. I'll go into the sim now. Jump to sim. And then let's wait. Get in there. Right back. Get in there, boy. Get in there. Now, will Brentford make a comeback? Let's have a look. Raya makes a good save. I didn't see it, but just because you guys might not want to see it like this, I'm going to go into the view like this. Obviously, they're just trying to create the chance. They're not pushing or anything. They're 4-1 up. They don't need to do stupid chances. They don't need to try and, you know, he skilled him a bit there, which is kind of embarrassing. But 5-1. Save. So, yeah, another substitution for Arsenal. Anyway, Arsenal get onto the pitch. Will they get it in? The Brentford player smashes it out. The Arsenal player gets the ball. It's not the best header on it, but to be honest, in that position, you can only header it and hope it goes in. You know, you've got someone on you and you're not going to get free space. You're just not in any position or anything, so... Ooh. You know, obviously here you get to see a bit more of the action, but you know, Raya makes a good save. D. Spencer's done his goal. He's done his job. He's defended and he's got a goal, which scoring a goal as a right back isn't your job, but he's still got one. So, I mean, obviously it is possible for non-strikers to score, obviously, because, you know, however, if there was a league where the only person allowed to score is the strikers, I reckon you would see teams always using 2 striker formations. And then any other goals that aren't scored by them are disallowed, because otherwise, if you've got an OP centre back that's got all the speed in the world, all they have to do is be given the ball and then they can just score. Whereas if you make it only the strikers can score, you've got to work even harder to get the ball to the striker for them to score. Yeah? Obviously, you know, if you do score with someone that's not a striker, it will still count, but it won't go towards the main result. So it will show PG progress goals, and then yeah, but goals to the strikers won't count as a PG goal. So, you know, you don't win anything for you can still win awards and everything for scoring in that league when you're not a striker, but you don't actually help your team win, if you know what I mean. Those goals aren't going to go towards wins or anything, or draws, if you know what I mean, because that could be good then, but at the same time that'd be a really controversial thing, because otherwise people might argue over it and stuff like that. People might call it unfair. Anyway, that's it, done. That's a game done, yeah? 4-1 win. All I've got to hope for now is that Man City bottle the league, I guess, because when I started this career, I'll be honest with you viewers, it was not the best of a career. I did fight for relegation for a few games because I was learning how to do it. Now, I've recovered and I've got up to second behind Man City. The only person stopping me now from winning the league is Man City. So, you know. As you can see, if we go into the office, we can have a look at the standings. So, yeah, standings. There's exactly a 10-point gap now. So, we've just got to hope we can close the gap, I suppose. There's not much else to say about it. Let's have a look at this. So, yeah, these are the teams that are going to get relegated. Man United aren't doing much better, are they? Oh my God. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Let's have a look at Man City. So they've won 14. So we've played 19, right? They've won 14 and drew 5 of their games. So, for sure, yeah, for sure, so yeah, anyway, we can see the table now. I'm going to show you the academy. I've managed to win the tournament, as you can see. And here's the proof of it here. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys the difficulty that I'm using. This is a difficulty I'm using. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So yeah, anyway, watch full match intro, always. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really change any of it else. The only settings I'll ever change is the difficulty, if I think it's too easy. So, because to be honest, I don't want it to be too easy, because otherwise it's boring, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm just going to look at the player thing. This is the issue, you see. I do feel like I'm giving them enough game time, but sometimes they're just not happy. Anyway, so I do... Hold up, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I put... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do team sheet. I'm going to make a new team sheet. New team sheet. So, it's one I did earlier, which didn't, for some reason it didn't save. 2ST and win. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and... Yeah. So I'm going to try and make a really attacking one. So I'm talking, there's wingers and cams and 2 strikers. That's what I mean by really attacking. So yeah, if that's even possible, yes. Is that possible? I'm sure it is possible. I've just got to find it. So yeah. So like there's 2 strikers here, winger, cam, and then centre backs. There we go. But is there one with 2? That's what I'm trying to find. I guess what I'll do here then, hold up. So I'm going to go for a 2 striker one then, with a cam. I guess, oh no, hold up, no. Wing play, so. I'm going to scroll down and try and find it this way. I wish there was a way I could make my own formations, if you know what I mean. Where basically what you do is you put the different, like, you select the positions, right? And then you place it down. So you select a position, and then you scroll on a pitch, right? And that's how you do it. But until that's actually designed, that's not going to be a feature in the game. So, you know. I mean, I don't really know what to do at this point. There's clearly not the formation I wanted, but yeah. So, I'm going to have to go for... I'm going to go for this one. No, I'm not actually going to go for that one. No, I'm not. I'm going to go for one that's got the wingers. So I need one. I'm going to go for this one. 4-3-3 attack. Done. And then I'm going to change it so this striker's on here. And then I'm going to put Neto in there. And then let me have a look at who is available. So left back, I'm going to put... What other left backs do I have? I've got a right back. Yeah, I need to change my right back because... Yeah. So... Yeah, my players don't seem to have very high stamina at the moment. Rice is the only one with as good as the highest defender in terms of stamina. So I'm going to have to figure out a CDM is here. And then, so right now, I don't have very high... Right, where's Saka? Saka on the right wing. He will go in there. Right back. Right, so I'm going to save my team sheet now. So I need to sort my contracts out. I mean, at the moment, I don't really know about all the contracts, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to look at the financial situation. 5 months left. So I have 3. Let me just have a look at all these players. Hold up. How many players have I got on loan? Let me just have a look. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. I've got 5 on loan, yeah? So all of these other players that aren't on loan have got plenty of time left. There's a few of them that have got short time left, but yeah. Anyway, so review training plans. Training plan. Now that everyone has got low stamina, I'm going to have to change a plan. I'm going to have to do energy, all out energy. So yeah, now I'm just gonna end Butler. I mean, to be honest, yeah, let me have a look at the stats on him, to be honest. Player stats in terms of, so N Butler, right? How do I check my club thing? That's what I want to know. Team stats, there we go. So, appearance, goals 1, yeah? I haven't got many goals with him, yeah? I don't know if that's because I'm not passing to him or what. So he's got 13 appearances, so I should have done plenty of thing, but anyway, yeah. Anyway, so I'm just going to go back now, and I'm just going to... So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to renew his contract, purely because I don't think, you know, because... But the thing is, I will sign a different striker for the next season, but I'm not going to renew his contract, purely because, you know... Anyway, youth things. Let's have a look. Anyway, has there been any one? Yes, there is some people found. Right, that's good to know. Anyway, I'm just... Yeah, so I'm going to do one more game. And then I'm going to end this video. And then... Yeah, so I'm gonna do one more game. Advance. Yeah? Advance. January 4th. For New Year. Now. Also, it's only a game, so it's not a real year. But... Yeah, I hope all the players had a good Christmas and whatnot. So, yeah. Anyway, team management now. So, tactics. I'm going to keep this guy on for now. So, I'm going to keep this guy on and I'm just going to let me have a look in terms of... I'm going to put the people that aren't happy, yeah? I'm going to try and get them on the pitch to try and keep that happiness, if you know what I mean. Because, yeah, Raya's not as happy now, so I'm going to put him on. Rice, he's not that happy either, so... Yeah, oh god, this isn't looking good, is it? Oh god. All my players are half of my players are unhappy. Saka's happy. This right back is unhappy. I'm gonna just have to play him for a bit. I'm gonna have to play these guys in the game for a bit and see how happy they are. So, what colour is Arsenal? Arsenal are black. Oh, no. I'm already going to have to jump in. Because they're really struggling after 2 minutes. Just fucking shut up, Bailey! I bet be a throw-in because he completely missed his shot. Good. Right, ref, that's a stupid challenge. That's a red card, surely. Maybe, no. I reckon it's a yellow. Yeah, it's a yellow. No, it's a red. Oof. That's brutal for Brighton, isn't it? That's very painful for Brighton FC. I mean, you know, in real life, yeah, if you had 14 appearances and you only scored 1 goal, that would be really embarrassing stats. But, you know, in terms of as it's a game, it doesn't really matter, if you know what I mean. As long as I get the goals to win, or to at least finish decent, then it's good, you know. Obviously, someone might, you know, teams might score loads of goals, but they can't seem to hold those goals, if you know what I mean, to get the wins. Some teams are good at scoring goals, but they're not good at defending. That's why they might start the game going 2-0 up, and then they get another 2 goals, and they end up losing 5-4 because they can't hold. You know, the keeper's decent, but the defence isn't the best or something, you know. But I'm just trying, you know, this is my first proper go at the career thing, really. So, you know, I might do shit in the first season, but then I might do a lot better in the next one, and I might actually win it or something, or at least I might close the gap down a lot more. Yeah, I was feeling confident Raya would say that, to be honest with you, no matter how good the shot was. But I mean, it's kind of just when it comes down to, really, I guess. I mean, I know for... Oh, how is that a corner? It came off him. That is just stupid. Oh my God. Like, obviously this is only the first half, right? I'm confident I'm going to win, yeah. Or I'm confident Arsenal are going to win. Or at least get 1 goal to draw or something. I don't think maybe we're going to lose. I'm confident we're certainly not going to lose. But, you know, obviously I need to make more of my attacking chances this second half. Otherwise, there's no chance we're going to win. So, because we're currently losing, obviously. So, you know... The simple borderline is if we don't get the chances, we're not going to win. If we don't take the chances enough, we won't win, if you know what I mean. We certainly won't win if we keep letting them through in defence. I had to do that. I didn't have a choice, man. I didn't have a choice. It was too much of a situation. Oh my God. He missed that. He missed that anyway. Oh my God. What the fuck, man? Now he's giving me strict drift in the middle of the game. I thought it was just online it did it. Because if it's just pro clubs it does that, I can adjust to that and know that some point I might have strict drift. But now it's doing it on my fucking manager career. What the fuck? I literally... That is... No, that is rigged. That is rigged. Surely. Now, how is he defending like that? It is stupid. Oh my god, I don't understand. I didn't even use that much fucking power. It is a joke. I get rigged off these every time. Every time. It's the same process. Come on, little boy. Come on, 37. Run. Oh my... Oh my god, I don't understand how they can get this many tackles in. Oh, guys, I didn't even do that much power, man. Finally. Hold up, let me have a look. What number is he? How do I check his number? I don't know. All I know is that I believe he's 37. I'm not quite sure. So, yeah. Oh shit, that's a pen. Shit. Oh no. I'm gonna have to just save it now. Oh my god. Right. He missed! He missed! He missed it! Oh my god! Oh dang it! I should have got a better. I should have got a far better shot than that, man. Oh my god! Like, you know, it's either a penalty's either gonna go in or it's gonna not go in. You know, I'm either gonna, and if it is on target, I'm either gonna save it or I'm not. You know, so you know, it's one of the two really. Anything can happen. Oh, lovely, it called me offside once again. It called me offside once again. Lovely stuff, Ray or not. He can't even dive now. He dived on the first fucking save, and now he's forgotten how to dive. Lovely. And now we're through on goal again, and now I'm going to have to fucking kill him just to get a ball off him. If I still lose on this goddamn rematch, I'm just gonna have to accept a loss, really. Oh my god. Finally, Ray has made a save after conceding. One of the most easiest saves. Oh, this is a joke, mate. This is a joke. I can promise you now, there's someone sat behind the screen making them get a ball off me. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say. It's blatantly rigged. It's blatantly rigged. I promise you now, it's rigged. I'm not just making excuses. I don't make fucking excuses. If I think it's rigged, I'll voice my opinion. I'll voice my opinion. If I believe it's rigged, I will be voicing my opinion. Oh my... I mean, you know, they decided that they weren't going to give them that one because it would have been too rigged, man. Mate, I don't even know what to fucking do. Oh my... I don't even know what to fucking do. I don't... How has he saved it? Oh my god. Oh, look at this speed, man. The thing that pisses me off is they have this stupid animation where your players run at half speeds. Right, and it's even worse when they're jogging or they've got no stamina. It's going to probably be even worse. If they score that, I would have went insane. I'm going to have to just get it up the pitch and just hope I can score a fucking goal. Oh my... Oh my... This is a joke! This is abysmal! Oh my god! Why are they pushing and shoving me? Get back here, you fucking weird bitch. Oh, get off the floor, you cunt! Get off the floor, you pussy! I don't even want to do this shitty interview. Now I'm probably in 5th place now because some shitty game decides it doesn't like me and that. Anyway, now I've got to sort this fucking thing out because I'm not really in the mood for this stupid game. Auto save and quit. And I hope you guys have had a good day, because I certainly haven't.